in addition to the medical staff who dedicate themselves. There are also many experts and scholars who are silent, from fully imported instruments to joint development with multinational companies to completely independent intellectual property research. They establish their own industry standards. They are the pioneers. They started with no advantages. They reversed the situation with the spirit of craftsmen. Located in Waikikio Free Trade Zone, Pudong, Shanghai, is Shanghai STAC Biotech Co., Ltd., which has filled many domestic gaps.
I have been engaged in investment banking and private equity. I have invested in EggBio and other companies, Shanghai Biotech, and other leading companies in the in vitro diagnostic reagents industry. In this industry are mostly foreign brands, occupying more than 60% of the market share. Most of the equipment and raw materials are imported. So, I wanted to invest in a small but beautiful company and use this company as a platform to strengthen R&D and acquire more new products. However, the biomedical industry has very high technical requirements. I really need a person who can come down to develop and has rich experience.
They hung whose sensitivity as an investor led him to focus on the field of blood cell analysis and detection. The partner he expected showed up at the CMEF exhibition in Shanghai. After an in-depth discussion on the current status, challenges, and future development of China's domestic industry, the two individuals instantly reached an agreement. Shandong STAC, which had been established for 28 years, officially relocated to Shanghai in 2019. STAC was founded in 1991.
At the beginning, we founded the first in vitro diagnostic reagent factory in China. This inspiration came from the professional sensitivity of our founders and sense of responsibility. In the early 90s, the Chinese in vitro diagnostic market was still black. When clinicians diagnosed diseases for patients, they could only rely on observation, listening, asking, and touching. There were many misdiagnoses and medical accidents. As clinical doctors, we keenly saw this market opportunity, so we became the pioneers of the in vitro diagnostic market in China.
The person in front of us, who is understated, who is telling his entrepreneurial experience. Hong was young. What opportunities did he encounter in his research, and founded the company STAC?
The Chinese in vitro diagnostic market started late. In 2018, China's first regulation on in vitro diagnostics was just released. Before that, the Chinese in vitro diagnostic market was chaotic. No standards and no prices. So, many projects were confusing for clinicians and could not provide accurate clinical diagnosis results.
In this way, Han Fuxiang used all his spare time to start, and started the century's development. Unexpectedly, the reagent problem that stuck Japan's Sysmex, was solved by him. Later, during the after-sales visit of the instrument, he saw his research results. After testing, the composition and effect of the reagent were comparable to those from the US. This shocked the Japanese company, and they decided to work with Han Fuxiang jointly in China to set up a hematology analyzer reagent production enterprise.
After the regulations were established in 2018, the market has been greatly improved. So, Shanghai STAC, as a pioneer in this field, in the past 30 years, we have always focused on product quality as the lifeblood of the enterprise. At this point, we can go toe-to-toe with the select few global multinationals in this field. When it comes to quality, in certain fields and specific metrics, we have even outperformed them in competitiveness. It's no small feat to commit over 3 decades to perfecting a single product, a complete black count test, down to the last detail.
As the saying goes, some may learn the truth earlier than others, and different professions require different specializations. The cooperation between Li Honghu and Hong Washiang can be said to be a strong alliance and mutual achievement. After careful consideration by both parties, STAC left Shandong and moved to the talent-rich Shanghai. They came to Shanghai to solve the talent problem first.
We finally chose to settle in Shanghai Pudong, Weigaqiao Free Trade Zone's Biomedical Industrial Park. Biomedicine is one of the 3 leading industries in Shanghai. It has many preferential policies for enterprises and talents. We have policy support and the geographical advantage of Shanghai, based in Shanghai, and radiate to the Yangtze River Delta and even the world. Although the relocation of the factory is a huge project, which lasted nearly a year, but I firmly believe this is a very correct decision.
Li Honghu is so confident in his decision that, beyond Hong Washiang's tech team, which has made breakthroughs in multiple fields, his vision for STAC goes far beyond merely becoming China's industry leader. The high-end equipment for blood cell analysis and testing are mostly imported. Reagents or raw materials are also mainly imported. Not to mention, almost all calibration standards are imported.
What we need to do is to promote our 100% independent and domestic reagents and controls to the world, while continuously expanding upstream new fields. We truly realize the localization of the entire industrial chain and international sales.
Compared with Li Honghu's plan for future business expansion, Hong Washiang wants the common people to enjoy the fruits of his research and development, set Chinese standards in the industry.
The accuracy of our current platelet count, we can reach 2%, far ahead of several multinational companies and competitors. Moreover, it provides accurate medical data for China's vast medical sector and supports doctors in clinical settings. It indirectly benefits patients. It has achieved remarkable social benefits, economic and technical benefits. It has also been recognized by the National Science and Technology Commission and relevant national departments.
Refining standards for the in vitro diagnostics industry to ensure evidence-based pathological diagnosis, pre-surgical risk assessment, and effective detection of potential diseases during checkups. This not only benefits the public through lower costs and higher accuracy, but also enhances medical safety.
A skilled worker must be good at his craft. With Han Suaxiong, who studies hard, who has a solid foundation in research and development, and Li Honghui from a commercial perspective, and planning for the industry, the future development of STAC is unstoppable. National prosperity hinges on entrepreneurs who dare to break barriers and pioneer uncharted fields in their respective domains. Who says there are no craftsmen in China? They are just hidden in the source of the industry and are rewriting China's international power bit by bit.